I'm James, Education and Outreach Coordinator with Eagle River Watershed Council. Welcome to Where in the Watershed. I'm 8 miles up from the town of Eagle right now at 8,000 feet above sea level at Sylvan Lake State Park, one of the crown jewels of the Colorado State Park system. It features 1,500 acres of public lands for you to enjoy and a 42-acre reservoir that is supplying drinking water to the town of Eagle. It also features one of only 40 historic one-room schoolhouses in the state of Colorado, giving it some historical flair and adding significance to our watershed. Part of what makes this playground so special and what makes Sylvan Lake State Park such a crown jewel in our state is East and West Brush Creek that run through the 1,500 acres. They get their headwaters start at Crooked Creek Pass and Lake Charles respectively and flow downstream into this beautiful meadow. As you're walking through and exploring, take a minute to appreciate the riparian zone that is home to grazing cows, migrating elk, and the occasional beaver. The lake here at Sylvan Lake State Park is very rich in history. At the turn of the 20th century, it was owned by Andrew Sneed and later sold to Otto Zerker and his wife, who had a vision of creating a private dude ranch with a world-class fishing lake. After surveying the lake in 1946, the dam was eventually built in 1948 and became this beautiful lake that we see here today. There was a little bit of drama though, as it flooded a little bit of public land, so the U.S. Forest Service thought that, well, since it touches public land, this should be a public lake. Mr. Zerker did not like that, and he stopped paying his taxes. In the 1950s, there was a fire here on the property that burned down a few buildings, and that was enough financial strife that eventually the IRS seized the property from him. After the IRS took possession, it was then bought by the Colorado Game and Wildlife Division, which became Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and eventually turned into this beautiful state park that we have here today. The dam here at Sylvan Lake recently underwent a 2-year renovation which transitioned it from an earthen dam to a concrete dam covered in earth. That helps retain the visual aesthetics of the original earthen dam, but provides the safety that modern dam structures today have. The new dam can withstand a 100-year flood, which is a storm that statistically happens every 100 years and brings a lot of precipitation. The dam does so by allowing water to overflow into the spillway without damaging the actual structure itself. It also has the benefit of allowing more water to pass through if needed to meet in-stream flow rates on Brush Creek. Some fun fish facts. No fish were harmed during construction of the dam. Come on up here and see if you can catch any of the self-sustaining brooks, the stocked rainbows, or the occasional brown trout that makes its way into the lake. Hey Eagle County, thanks for tuning in to week 1 of Where in the Watershed. Don't forget to purchase your state parks pass when you get up here and adventure responsibly, whether it's fishing or hiking. Tune into our YouTube channel each week for more content like this, and if you like it, consider supporting the Watershed Council and visit our website at erwc.org to donate.